Good morning, everyone. How are we doing today? Hope you're all well. So today, hi Lorraine. Today is a really exciting day. We have several things going on with Stampin' Up. So I'm so excited for all these things. It's just unbelievable. So, as we've been talking to you over the past month or so, we keep telling you about our new catalogue coming out and our celebration catalogue. So, we haven't been able to show you what is exactly in the books or catalogues, but we have been using some of the products that you can get in the new catalogue. Yesterday, I did a card that was using um, the celebration products. So, when you put an order in for $100, you can choose a free product. So, if you put in an order for $200, you can get anything up to 3 or 4 free products, or you can just get a stamp and die set. One of them is a 200, which is the shaped hearts, which I've already done 3 cards using that stamp and die set. So today we have our catalogues go live. We also have some new online exclusives that are coming out. So it's just a big week of celebration, isn't it? So just before I go down to the craft desk, I should have said it in the beginning, which is my name's Suzie, and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. Now, if you haven't got a demonstrator, I can help you with anything that you need, whether you just have a question, whether you want to buy something, whether you're in another country, and we can put you in touch with someone that's in your country, because we can only help people within Australia as far as products go. Um, so there we go for that. I don't think I had anything else to say. Oh, yes, I did. Sorry about this. I'll have to write notes to myself, honestly. I'd forget my head if it wasn't screwed on. I am having a catalogue launch, and that will be this Saturday. It's $50 for the catalogue launch, and you can make as many cards as you can make in the time. I'm not putting a limit on it. It will be a charge of $50. If you order $50 or more, I will give you $10 back out of that. So, and also I'll be doing a light lunch and tea and coffee, probably some hot water, things like that, just nibbles and maybe bickies or cake or something. So that's happening. And then the following Saturday, the third Saturday, I'm having a card club. So that too is $50. You make 8 cards. If you don't get to finish them, you can take them home and do them. Yeah, so that's $50, and that is on the 18th, I think. I know it's the third Saturday, so anyway, after all that yakking, as my dad used to say, Don't let the jaw work stop the paw work. That was when we were eating at dinner table. So we'll go down to our craft area now. I'll just change over the cameras. So here we are, celebration. So I'm not going to go through these catalogues with you today. I can open them and show you what's in them, but I will do on Saturday. I'll do a walkthrough on Saturday with the new products, because I will have most of these products with me. So we will go through each product and what they are, what you can do, and that sort of thing. So I'll be putting that up on Saturday, as well as doing a live catalogue launch. Now we've still got our mini catalogue. I think that finishes September to December. I think that might have finished now. Pinky Ray. So I've got a feeling that might have finished by now. But most of the products here are in the last chance list. So if there's anything you've been wanting out of here and you've been holding off, go to the last chance list, because you might get 50% off or 20%. They're all different prices, but they'll only be there as long as they last. After that, they will be gone forever. So if you're thinking of it, go and see in the last chance list of how much it's got off, or whether it's still available. And of course, we still have our annual catalogue. So some of the things out of here will go across to our new one, and some will finish. But I'm not sure yet on what's what. I did hear somebody say that Wild Wheat was going, but I'm not sure. Till we get a list to say what's going, we don't know. But there's plenty of ideas in these catalogues. If you want a catalogue, all my information is below in the more box. So send me an email, send me a text, leave a message on here and say you want one. If you're in the area, I will drop it off. If you're not, then I will post it to you. So just one last thing before we go is we have a new offer. So a starting offer. So to join Stampin' Up at the moment, you will get $235 worth of product for $169. That's the normal price. For option 1, you'll get that, plus you can choose 2 sets of the stamp and rhyme markers, which are these. And these are great for drawing on your, like colouring in on your stamps. And then you can do different colours. So instead of just stamping it and you're doing one colour, with this you can do that with it. So I'll have to go through that with you one day too, or make that a further video. So they are great for that. So you can get the Stampin' Right markers, and you can get the neutrals, the regals, pick any of those. Plus, you get a handmade design stamp. Now, I've got that coming, so on Saturday, well, probably Friday, I will have that. I ordered it. So it's a great time. So if you don't want this order, or you don't want these, you can get an extra $51 added on to your 235. So what a bargain that is, and what a setup. You can put all this new stuff into a starter kit. Plus you can get the handmade designs and the Stampin' Right markers, or you can get an extra $51 into your starter kit, which is awesome. So I'm spending today looking at what we can do with our free products. So heart shapes, which is free with a $200, which is the dies and the stamps. Now I've done 3 cards with that previously, so you can go and check those out. So we've got the document day, and that is free with $100 worth of product. So we're going to be using these stamps. So it's memorable blooms, and that is one of our new products. I've lost a... Oh, there it is. I'm going to say I've lost a... So corner blooms, which we did yesterday. So this was the card I did yesterday. But I tried to go over it and I made a mess of it. So, and I put my glue in the wrong place. So even when you're doing a video, you can do something wrong. But they say there's no mistakes in crafting, so there you go. I'll just put another piece over this and it'll be bright as rain. So we're going to use that today. I did fussy cut some of this paper, but I didn't like it. But this paper you can get free with a $100 order. And it's absolutely beautiful paper. Look at that one. I love that one, which is this one here. So they've got an A and a B side. So for backdrops or anything like that, it's good. And I love this pink one here. And that's gorgeous. And some with flowers, snails. So this paper is absolutely beautiful. You'll see I fussy cut some, but I didn't like it. So I'm not using it. This is our fuchsia ribbon. And it's beautiful ribbon. It's nice to tie a bow. And this is with a $100 order. So, I mean, if you want a suite, which has got everything in it, you'll automatically, as long as it's over $100, you get free stuff. And we all like free stuff, don't we? It's always nice to get something free. Now, what I've taken out today is I've got a white card. So I'm going to butt this up to the end of my trimmer. And then I'm going to fold it over. One way of getting your cardstock correct. So I'll just get my bone folder I put all my stuff in here. I had it in a jar, and it was really a pain to get out. And somewhere along the lines, I've lost one of my Win Castellas. So we've got a nice folded card. I'm going to put wild wheat on here, but I am going to use a embossing folder, and we're going to stamp on the white. So the white will go on the top here, and another one for the inside. So we'll pick an embossing folder that we want. I'll just bring some over. That distress tile is nice. Starstruck. We're going to be using flowers. So I think I'm going to use this fern one, because we're going to be putting flowers. Oops, I'll have to fix that up. So let's get this over here. We need that one. Now this is a 3D embossing folder. For anybody who hasn't used a 3D embossing folder. So it's actually thicker than the normal ones, and you can see that. So, and we've got a line here where we put our paper in. So I thought the leaves would be a good background since we're using flowers. Let's get that out of the way. And I'm going to bring the big boss down. I should have muscles, honestly, for using this, putting it up and down. So with our 3D folders, we have number one plate, and then we'll put our embossing folder, and we'll put it hinge first. So the hinge first, and this grey plate, number 4, is the other one we use with our embossing folder. We'll just run that through. Now, with our embossing folders, we do not go back through again. If you do go back through it, you'll end up with a folder that looks like a duck's beak. So I've kept this one just here in front of me. So now we've got our embossing folder done. So that can go there. So we'll put this one away. The 3D embossing folders are really nice. Well, they're all nice, but it gives you a different depth when you use an embossing folder. So we'll put that there. Now we've got, that's our insert, and we're going to stamp. So I'm going to use our corner blooms again because they're really gorgeous. And look how this one turned out yesterday. So I did that one and did this one. This one was Layers of Beauty, and I did that and I cut it out. So, but today we're going to use a different flower. So we've got plenty to choose from here. So I'm going to take that off. I'm going to use this one here. And I haven't used this stamp before, so we're going to have to clean it as well. Well, that fits on there nicely. So this is a E-block. So I'm going to have to clean the stamp. Now, as soon as we're using wild wheat, I might use cherry cobbler, Cajun craze. To stamp our flower in. But firstly, we have to smush it. And for those that don't know what smushing is, you just put it down on a spare piece of paper and smush. Now, I do this probably 2 or 3 times to make sure it doesn't have any residue from the factory, because sometimes it leaves a coating on there and it doesn't stamp properly then. So to get the best out of your stamp, you need to smoosh it. Some people do it on their clothes, and some people do it on their hand. And I just do it on a piece of scrap paper. And we will see what we've got. I always like to try it first. That's a nice clean. So with it being so big, get rid of that because I'll get it on my hands and put it on the card. It's easier to take the ink to the stamp. I've got a bit of. Always keep my wet ones handy. Take off extra ink and also my hands, because I put my fingers in it without. So what I'm going to do now, I've got my pierce mat because, hi Linda, how are you? Welcome. Nice to see you. So I'm going to use my pierce mat because this is a photo polymer stamp, and with our orange stamp, rubber stamps, they have a cushioning on them, but these don't. So I'm just going to use my pierce mat and I'm going to stamp there, and I'm going to, once again, I'm going to wipe off the excess ink because I don't want that getting on my card. So we're going to go this way this time. So we've got a nice little border there. We'll take away our Cajun craze because I don't want to put my fingers in it. And I am shocking for getting it on my fingers. So I'm just going to take this, my Stampin' scrub, and I'm going to spray it with some Stampin' mist. It smells nice, this stuff. Almost good to eat. And I'm going to clean my stamp. So that side has raindrops in it. That side's for washing, and this side's for drying. So this cleans and conditions your stamps. Okay. So I'm going to do some colouring in with this. And I'm going to use my what do I want? I'm going to use my blends. So I think I will use light blue and a dark blue, light of navy, dark, and we want the leaves, which I think we'll use granny apple green light. That should be enough. So I'm going to take the light one, and I'm going to take it on the small end here. So I'm just going to do our leaves. So I'd ordered some new bedroom furniture for my room, and they delivered it yesterday. Well, the guy dumped it as far away from the front step as he could. So I had to then try and drag it in, which was hilarious. It was so heavy. So it's now in the hallway, which is a start. My son Shane will come over on Thursday and put it together for me. I'll start it, but it looks very complicated, the diagram. I did the bedside cabinets. They were quite easy. but this one looks a little bit complicated and I don't want to mess it up. So now I'm going to use our light Night of Navy. Oh, wrong end. I got the thick end. I don't want the thick end. I want the thin end. You barely have to touch the paper to with the markers. If you like colouring in, it's quite relaxing. So I'm doing the bigger flowers in the blue. I could have stamped this in Memento ink, or I could have stamped it in Early Espresso, which is one of my favourites for using to do stamps where you're going to colour in. And this will just be like a basic card. No fancy work today. I pulled out all the furniture in my bedroom, cleaned it all down. I'll take photographs and put it on Marketplace. So using this Pierce Mat too to while I'm colouring in, it's easy to move it around. I could go in and blend it with the light and the dark, but I think they're too small to actually do that with. So there's the big flowers done. And I'm going to use a yellow. So I've got dark lemon lolly. So again, I'm going to use the small end. And I'm just going to do that. No, it's not going to show up. Okay, we won't do that. So what we'll do is other flowers here in yellow. Oh, missed a leaf there. Got to do this one, haven't I? Sorry if I go a bit quiet when I'm colouring in. Oh, there's another leaf there too. Once you start colouring them in, you see that they haven't, that you've missed little bits because they show up more then. And another leaf there I've missed. Gee. You could do these outside petals there in a green, so it looks like the flowers sort of opening. So I'm just going to do them all yellow at this stage. Okay, I think I've done that. So I'll take my light granny apple and fill in the ones that I missed. Now I'm winging this. I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't got any idea of how it's going to turn out. So, which isn't normal. Quite often I get on and I have a picture in my mind or an idea, and it turns out completely different than what I had. Now this one I've missed the flower. I think I've got everything there. But look how pretty that looks as a border. Now you can use this in scrapbooking, or you can use it on your cards like I'm doing today. So I want a sentiment. As I say, this is going to be a basic card sort of thing. That'll be too much. So I like to do 2 or 3 2 or 3 cards using. So this is brilliant. This, look, wonderful thoughts. It's got all of these on. I'm going to use congratulations. So they'll be, I'll put that back on. Now if I want to, I can cut that out. I don't want to do So I put it on the edge so that I can pick it up. Not too small. Now I can stamp that, or is this it? And cut it out. So we might do that. I'm pretty sure that's the one. So we'll stamp that on a bit of white paper, white cardstock. And I'm going to use our Cajun phrase as well. Now again, this stamp hasn't been used, so I'm going to smush it. I usually do it about 3 times. Look at all the ink we've got on that, it's really juicy. I go through all these wet ones, they're handy to have. That's nice. I love the cursive writing. Put that down there. That's nice. That's come out nice. Get rid of that. We'll put this away. So I'm going to stick this down with some washi tape. Oops, just moved it. Now for this one, I'm going to bring down my mini. I love my mini. It's so easy to use. So I'm going to put that on there. And I'm going to run that through. Now with the dies, you can go back. That's not a problem. It's only on your embossing folders that you can't go back. Not unless you want to ruin them anyway. Some people say you can go back with them, that it won't harm them. And then other people say that it's not any good. So that's that. Now, what am I going to do with the rest of it? I've got an idea in the back of my head. If I had three sitting in the back of me, I would have. So I've got the storybook Friends. So I was thinking we could use something out of here. This is one of our new ones. Look at these. Aren't they gorgeous? I bought it actually for the dies. Stunning dies. Picture frame. Aren't they gorgeous? You got all the rabbits and stuff that you can cut out. So let's see what we can make this into by using this. So I did congratulations. Of course, things are going through my head like 10 to the dozen. So we got a bit of dirt there. See if we can make a picture. Well, it's got to be a bit bigger than that. Maybe a greenish colour. Maybe mossy meadow. Oh, I'm going to have a mess to clean up, aren't I? This is what you love, the dyes to that sweet. Yeah, I do too. That was one of the reasons I actually bought it, was that I don't have any little grandchildren that I can do like Beatrix Potter or something. So it was dyes that got me in. Make sure I've got any of my fingers. All right. So there's our little grassy knoll. Looks like carrots in there. So then I thought we would do, when I find it, I think that's it. So tiny. I don't want green. Maybe copper clay. And another stamp that needs smooshing. We're doing a lot of smooshing today, aren't we? Yeah, that's true. We got Easter coming up. Which way is it up? I think it's up that way. No, that's upside down. So we've got a little house. There we go. Clean that stamp off. So it could be congratulations, you've got a new home. Or you could use it for Easter. There is a basket here, I think. I think that's the basket. It's a house. There is no basket. What's that? Must be a hedgehog or something. So we can put that across there. Look, I've got a mark on it after all. Smudged it. So we'll put our congratulations up on little mini dimensionals. They're the big ones. They're the mini ones. But we only want little ones for that one. Aren't you getting so much mess? And I might put so I'm going to put that one there. I might have to cut, if I could find my scissors, they'd be right, wouldn't I? So I'm going to take it from the edge. And I'm going to put it there like that. And I just want another little bit. Take my Take-a-Pick tool. Comes in handy for lots of things. So I'm going to put that congratulations across there. And then it will cover that little mark that we had. And I might that'll be too big compared to this spotlight on nature is another one that is absolutely fantastic for. I've got a little bit of dottage. I'm going to use my pebble bath. Hi Shree, how you going? Yes, they're lovely, these corner stamps, aren't they? I'm just trying to think of different things to do with them. So I'm just going to put. So we've got like a theme going on here. I don't think I need to do any more with that. As I said, I had no idea what I was going to do with it. So we'll take our card. Now I've been working on our Pierce mat because these are photopolymer stamps. So I want my inside, my my insert. I'm having trouble with my words today. So we could use, the day is really big on this, so I've got mark on there too. What's wrong with me today? So we could, I'm trying to use as many of these free products that I can. to show you what you can do with them. So I don't. And that doesn't really go with what our little theme's got going here. So I don't think I can use that one. So we can welcome. There you go, look at that. Welcome, little one. Thank you very much. We've got Easter, so we can make an Easter card out of these. So what do we use? Welcome, little one. See how we go with that. If I can find what I've done with the stamps. No, that's the corner stamps. I've got so many stamp sets open here. Found it. Stop looking. So I might do a bunny rabbit. And what did we say? Welcome, little one. Could be congratulations on a new baby. And we can just stamp a bunny rabbit. So you can take it to what you want. So we'll do that in. I left it in coat and clothes the same as I did the front. And again, I've got to smush it. We're doing a lot of smushing today. These things are so juicy. That's better. Get rid of all this ink at the side of it. Don't want it going onto my card. So we'll put that on there. That turned out nice. Got so many stamps here. So I'm going to do the bunny in the same. No room. Put that up there. Might give me some room. Oh, he doesn't need any clothes on. He hasn't got any clothes on. So So just to keep him with the same as the front of the card. I'm not going to stamp all of him, so I'm just going to put him on the corner there. Cool. Very good. All right, let's get this together. Get rid of this. Okay. So we're going to put this on our card base. So I'm going to use... Hi, Tanya. How you going? Nice to see you. I'm going to put this on the front of the card. So what I started off thinking, once again, it's turned into something else, because that's why I did the leaves for the flowers. So we're going to put that there on the front. I think I'm going to have to chop this down a bit. Just a smidgen. I don't want to... I'm just taking a smidgen. I should have actually cut it down before I did it. So I'm going to pop that up on dimensionals. Don't want the little ones, I want big ones. Did you ever do that? You've got it left. So we'll put these on. Now, I'm going, because we've got our new catalogues going live today and our celebration going live today, and this is what I'm trying to show you, the free ones that you can get, which are great. Now you can make a card out. I did use the rabbit one, which isn't a free one, but That's a dead one now. It's gone. Just showing you what you can do with the free cards that we have on celebration. Um, and I had nothing particular in my head when I went on. Mind, after all the work I did yesterday, I cleaned all my room out, got all the furniture out. Now I've got to put it on Marketplace to sell. So now I get my take a pick tool. And we'll take off these backings. And this one's great because it's just one long one. Now I will be doing a catalogue launch on Saturday. So I'll be doing a live one at home, a person-to-person one at home. But I'm also going to do one on YouTube. So we've just got a little bit showing there. Should have put it up a bit more. There we go, that's a bit better. As I say, it's just a basic card. I started off with the flowers to show the corners off. We'll put our little rabbit in here. I couldn't see that, and I couldn't see the glue. I was going to say ink. So you can take this either way, whether it's to welcome a little child into the world with welcome little one and the bunny rabbit in the corner, or we've got a house with veggies and everything. Now, do we need clean this mess up? Okay, so we need some bling. I don't think we need a bow actually. I think a bow would be too much. Don't you think? Bow too much? This one's got the wild wheat in it. And it's a double bow. So I think that's a bit big. Could do a little. Too much, yeah. I've got a bit of silver here, but I still don't think that would be. So we'll look for gems instead, hey? So we've got the Self-Adhesive Regal foiled adhesive back dots. We can really put, we've got some pearls. We've got those little beads. I've even got snowflakes. Mr. Zeus, no boat, yeah. Mr. Zeus slept up in the top room last night. Sneaky. Because I've got parts of the chest of drawers all over the bed. They're quite nice, different. Dapple dots. Okay. So we've got pills, number 1. Regal foil, number 2. And dapple dots, number 3. We've used a variation of colours, so we've got some blue ones there. Even got some birds and dragonflies. So which one do you think? 1, 2 or 3? Let me know in the comments what you think. Two. Number 1, the pills. Pills, Tanya, but looks like that's the one. Put that on there. And at least with the pills, we don't have to pick a colour. So my U-View take a pick tool, smush on the end. We'll do one big one. And I'll put that up there, I think. And then we'll do a couple of small ones. Whoops, where did that go? I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got an odd number there. Just thought the flowers needed sprucing up a bit. Now I get my Winker Stella. Can't not use Winker Stella. I'm going to take it off my PS mat. You know, sometimes I can't see whether to. That's got it. We'll give it a spritzing inside. There we go. So look at that. How can you see the sheen on it? I can, but can you? Always love putting Winker Stella and getting that shine on it. So there we go for today. I had nothing particular in my brain. I knew I wanted to use the corners dies, and this was the one yesterday, which I tried to go over and messed it up, so I'll do another piece on that. Either that or just keep it as a template. So there we go, 2 cards done. I'll come back up to the desk with you. So there we go. 2 cards done. I'll do another one and using these tomorrow. That was a very simple card, but I think in the end it turned out okay. So now I'll be on tomorrow, same time. Thursday I won't probably be live in the morning because my son's coming over and we're going to put these 2 chests of drawers together, which will be interesting. My room's all cleaned out and ready to build the 2 chests of drawers up. I don't know why everything comes in a flat pack. I don't like flat packs. So Thursday I might do one later on, depending on how I feel. If I get through doing these chests of drawers, I'm also throwing things away too, so I'm having a clean out. But don't forget, what's that? How is your back? Not good, Lorraine, not good. I wasn't quite, I don't know whether they can't come any further, but the other guy winning the chest of drawers he put them inside the garage for me, and I just opened them. I moved them actually into the hallway, but this guy just left them like on the driveway, not even up close to my front door. And there was 4 heavy boxes, so it took a bit of pushing and shoving to get them in the house. But still, these things seem to try us. I had an early night last night, Lorraine. Took my book and got into bed. So, but thank you for asking. So, we'll be back tomorrow. I'd like to thank you all for being here for me. I really appreciate it that you come and watch my videos. Hopefully, you like the content. If you do, please give me a like. Hit the bell, and you'll know when I go live. And if you want to share it with other people that you've got on your Facebook or something like that, please do that so that other people can also do what we're doing. So thank you. I do appreciate it very, very much. You have a wonderful day, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow.